I'm curious. The former president himself spoke at a rally over the weekend. Generally speaking, what do you think now when you see him as former president out there doing what he does?
It's comical almost. It's sad, and I didn't see what you were talking about, but I try not to follow him anymore. It's just absurd, and I almost feel sorry for him in a way because I don't believe he's all mentally there.
I don't know where you were on January 6th during the insurrection itself, but what was your reaction to that and his role in it?
Like I said, it's just utterly repulsive and disgusting. And every day I think this can't get more ridiculous, that we can't really be living this. And it's like, you know, the Trump organization's like, hold my beer, watch what I can do now. And no one seems to stop him.
What do you think of the fact that he in the statements that he makes and when he talks, he leaves open the possibility of running for office again, running for president again? Do you A, think he will, or B, what would you think? What would you think about that?
Well, it's within his legal right, I guess, at this point in time for him to do so. I think that it's absurd, but honestly, he's crazy enough to do it.
And what do you think about the fact that the Republican Party now, Liz Cheney and others, have been ousted for speaking out against Donald Trump, but that there's an entire political party, one of two parties in the United States, that's really tying itself in knots to cater to this person?
I think that it's a very slippery slope into something that we don't want to be. And like I said before, I'm just astounded every day that people are making these choices and doing this. And collectively, as a citizen of the United States, we citizens, we really should be paying closer attention. This should not be okay. And this is not personal against Mr. Trump or the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. I just think people need to really wake up and really pay attention before it's in a state that we can't come back from.
Again, it's been some time since we heard from you. Obviously, you sat down with Anderson and we heard a great deal. I'm wondering, now, as we're halfway through 2021, how life has changed for you.
I mean, we're going to need a lot more time to talk about that. It's changed in every way. You know, when I made the decision to come forward, I knew that I would be kind of the center of all this hatred and attacks, and that's okay to a degree. I have pretty thick skin, and I knew that it was something that I had to do. I was unprepared for how far those ripples would go, to the fact of like having a hard time finding someone who will rent a house to me, not being able to find work. I had no idea that the reach of the government was so far that they could put false charges, 17 of them, by the way, on my FBI record to keep me from working for 4 months. I didn't know that it could impact me so financially. People think I made a lot of money off of this, but think about what I've spent. And I was asked as recently as last night by your producer, do I regret doing this? And I made the joke, it changes by the hour. A lot of times I do regret. I can't get back the time I lost with my daughter. I can't get back the friends that left. I can't get back the fact that no one's probably ever going to want to be in a relationship with me because, well, for obvious reasons. Who wants to follow that? But just no privacy, fear all the time that I've been shot at, that I couldn't use the bathroom without bodyguards for years. All of that stuff. But at the end of the day, at least I can look myself in the mirror and know that I did the right thing for the right reasons.
Again, we cannot independently verify what you just said about the FBI, but I appreciate what you said about how your life has changed and some of the things you have suffered over the last year. Stormy Daniels, we appreciate your time this morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are fake news.